Hey, and welcome to another video, number 2 of this season. And I want to talk about a few things that are on my mind. Actually 10, because I said I'd do a top 10, so and it was addiction. And I could talk about my addictions. I have a list here, and my addictions go up to 100. So there's 100 of them here, and I'm going to give basically the ones that I think most people could relate with, and I'm going to try to kind of segue it into what I want to talk about. So the top 10 addictions when I Googled this was basically coffee, gambling, compulsive shopping, the internet, food addiction, sex addiction, alcoholism, and then it was like plastic surgery and like a lot of weird stuff that like I was like, I can't believe people are actually addicted to this, or I'm so detached from society that people are obsessed so much with it, and I can't believe like plastic surgery would even be on like on that top 10. Like, how can you be addicted to like being, I gotta get more plastic surgery? I don't know. There's so many better things you can spend your money on, so I don't exactly understand that. But what I do want to talk about is, this is a puzzle I'm trying to put together, and my wife got it for me, and it just doesn't make sense, and I should be able to put it together pretty easy. I pulled it apart, but I can't get it back together because I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, so my addictions. I'm not addicted to coffee. I don't understand people that drink coffee, and the most people that I talk to love it, enjoy it, and I have a friend that gets it for me once a week, and I can barely tolerate once a week. So gambling, I think I am very, very addicted to gambling, but not in the sense that people like to gamble on like odds. I think I like to gamble on strategy and I guess skill. So like if we're doing bowling or doing darts or doing something that has to do with where I know how good I am at something, or if I'm not good at something, I'd rather bet my odds on that rather than flipping a coin and being like, it's gonna be heads or it's gonna be tails. And addictions, internet, definitely addicted to the internet, and I think that's kind of outside the spectrum of most people. I mean, everyone uses the internet, but there's a lot of people that have the internet, and there's a lot of people that use the internet. Use the internet for everything, and even to fact check people. So like that's like probably my worst addiction on this list is probably the internet. But gambling, I want to get back to gambling. So I was talking about this. So I was going to do a top 10, right? A top 10 things that I really think that I am addicted to, and that's cryptocurrency. So if you don't like cryptocurrency, you can stop this video right now, because that's what I'm going to talk about for probably the next like 5 or 10 minutes. Right now the top 10 cryptocurrencies are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Binance Coin, Tether, Solana, XRP, Dogecoin, Polkadot, and USD Coin. Well, if you don't know anything about cryptocurrency, cryptocurrency is been around for a while. It's not going anywhere. I'm sure there's a lot of people in this country that want to like just make Bitcoin not exist anymore, or like kind of like defund it or take it down. But if you actually understand what's going on in the world today, not in your immediate world, but what's going to be happening soon, you may need to pay closer attention to cryptocurrency and paying attention to what, you know, like NTFs are and DeFi and all those different things that like are basically like disrupting the world's enterprises all around. And if you think the world wars and some sort of like hilarious flu is going to be changing the world, you have no idea what is actually coming. And when it comes to cryptocurrency, there's so many different projects. So in those projects, they kind of like all have a different purpose or a different niche or a different sensibility that they're like basically trying to solve a problem, or they have some sort of way of like collectively like, you know, bringing together to the digital world and e-commerce or anything. The ones that don't really bite here, let's see, Tether and like USD coin, like, so like those are projects that are like actually like just like stable coins. They're like linked to like the US dollar and stuff, so you can like trade really easy. If you don't know what cryptocurrencies are and how to like use them or operate them, you probably want to not even pay attention even closer, because what is going to be happening here in the very, very near future is everything is going to be basically digitalized. And you know, everyone does e-commerce. I'm sure you can go back to like sometime within the last like few weeks that you actually had bought something over the internet or whatever. It's not like you went over to that internet place and brought them like either like a stack of gold or a stack of like a chunk of oil and said, hey, here, these are the this is what I'm going to be buying this with. What happens is cryptocurrencies are basically going to be undermining everything. There's people that are on top and they're actually buying into it and actually pushing it down and saying it's not going to be successful, when knowing in the future it is going to be taking over everything. So if you guys want to invest in some really good things, I am not a financial advisor. Nothing that I say about finance has anything to do. I'm not going to ever tell you to buy into anything. I'm not going to tell you to sell anything. It's like all information, entertainment, and like I'm just trying to like get information out there so people know what's going on in the world. So I can tell you what I'm buying, and all those that I fucking mentioned, I actually buy into. The only one that I don't own is the two, Tether and USD coin, because I just don't use them right now. If I needed to buy out of a position and I needed to transfer to a stable coin and get my money out, I would use probably Tether, or I'd use like USD coin. However, people don't know what Bitcoin is, and it's really sad, or Ethereum. But basically, they're very, very old programs, if you want to think of it like that. If you want to think about cryptocurrency, Bitcoin is like Jupiter in our solar system. It kind of like pulls all the gravity waves. Like if something's going good, if something's going bad, like it's got the most inertia, and it kind of like gravitates pretty much the rest of the market. Whereas like if you're in any other market, you can like buy into anything, and if it's doing a good quarter, it's going to be a good quarter. Cryptocurrency is not the same thing. There's the RSI you could look into, but what I'm going to tell you when it comes to greed, what you need is to not to be emotionally attached to your money. If you're emotionally attached to your money, you are basically going to burn yourself, and you're going to make a lot of mistakes, and you're gonna make a lot of bad judgments just based on your money. So what I really want from people is to not get attached to money, and I really want to help people be successful, but people need to listen, and people need to make sure that, you know, you're not emotionally attached to your money. So don't spend your rent, don't spend your car payment, don't spend anything that you actually need. And I want to help people make a ridiculous amount of money. I'm not saying like a little bit amount of money. I want to help people make like life-changing fortunes. And a life-changing fortune, whatever that is for you, for me, a life-changing fortune is like, if I wanted a margarita, I could just fly to Mexico and go have a margarita. Like, that's not just going up to the corner bar or going up to the corner store, buying the ingredients, whipping it up and having it at home. That's like literally waking up, rolling out of bed, taking a shower, and being like, I want a margarita, but I want one from Mexico, and flying to Tijuana and having a margarita down in Mexico. I mean, that is a very expensive margarita, but that is kind of the life-changing money that I'm talking about right now. How do you make it happen? You have to be able to invest your time and patience and hold. And I think I figured this guy out if I do this right here. Yeah, I did it. I figured it out. I thought I would figure it out by the time I finished this video, and I did. So I just wanted to say, you guys, addictions, yeah, invest in your time, invest in your future, invest in everything, because it's your life, right? If you think about it like this, what makes a meaningful life, right? I think a meaningful life is filling your days with meaning and purpose. So like, if you go in and out of your days and you don't have meaning or purpose, then you're basically living a meaningless life and feeding simple pleasures, or, you know, making yourself happy in ways that like is very, very hard to like fulfill, and it'll take more and more fulfillment to make you feel happier and happier. But you know, happiness is fleeting, so I don't know how to get these guys apart, but I got them back together. But when it comes to cryptocurrency, I want to talk about more and more about cryptocurrency, and it is probably my #1 obsession. And probably second obsession too, because it envelops a lot of my time in research, and the markets are absolutely lucrative when it comes to being able to make a lot of money that is life-changing, not like affirming or understanding, or like, you know, I could do some really good. Like, if you could do anything, like if you woke up in the morning and you had so much money in your bank account and you could do whatever you wanted to help the world or whatever, do you think that that purpose is going to drive you to do something good or bad? Or do you think you're going to impact it, like life, like together, when everyone... What I really, really, really want is for everybody to not look at life on a monetary value system, but that's where everything is valued. That's where everyone, you say time is money, money is time. Like everything, from the time you wake up in the morning, from the time you go to bed, you're spending something, whether or not you think that you're exerting any effort. Or if you woke up in the morning and went to bed and you didn't spend 1 penny, you still spent something. And I want people to value their life, not on a monetary sense, but on a richness that enriches other people and like you build on yourself. And the only way for that to happen, I think, is for everyone to have all the money in the world, for them to make all their wishes to happen and all their wishes to come true. So then they could finally understand that they could actually do something else that doesn't involve that. And whether it be consuming your time, or consumption of money, or money consuming you, or whatever that might be. I just want people to do the same thing that I want to do. And I think they would be living a much more enriching life. And just comment 777 if you made it to the end of the video, and comment 777 if you're feeling blessed. Comment 777 if you want to manifest everything that you've ever wanted to manifest into your life. Just comment 777. So that is my spiel for right now, or for today. I actually had something else planned, but it did not go that direction. But hey, that's how my channel rolls, and that's how I operate. So I'm going to try to get these apart, and I'm not going to waste your guys' time. But have a good day, have a good evening, have a good end of the year. If I don't see you for the rest of the year, I'm going to make daily uploads. And top 10. Okay, if you made it to the end of the video, I'm going to give you a little tip here. Buy Cardano and buy Solana and buy XRP, because some of them are very cheap right now. I don't know if you don't have to buy a Bitcoin, you don't have to like invest all the way into Bitcoin, but it's gonna always be there. It can't be deleted. But you should definitely look at where the world is going, especially with El Salvador doing what they did and accepting Bitcoin as a world currency. It is astonishing for the cryptocurrency. What we have done since 2014 is unparalleled, and I see nothing but bright futures for the entire world. So if you ever get this puzzle, I figured it out. So these guys, you grab it like this, and then these little like prongs, these two ones right here, you twist them like this. You'll never get them apart. Good luck. God bless, and have a good day and evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Or it's 2:08 in the morning, September 10th. So I will see you later today or tomorrow, whenever I decide to upload something. But have a good evening or morning, depending on what side of the world you are on. And I will see you later. Take care.